Have you ever made a decision only to question it again and again? You try to analyze every possible outcome, every minute detail of that decision, and instead of feeling confident, you are getting more stuck in your own overthinking cycle. If this is something that you are feeling or experiencing, then this is exactly what we are going to address in this video. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Anusha Kadikar. I am an empowerment coach helping women to take charge of their time, master their mindset, and achieve success without feeling burnout and stress. In this video, as promised before, I am going to share the number one mindset shift you need to make in order to overcome overthinking and get into a mindset of action and confidence. Also, make sure to stick with me until the end, because in this video I'm also going to share the 3 powerful strategies which will help you to get into the mindset of winning your every decision without overthinking. To share a little experience of myself with the overthinking which really impacted my journey was, I was also caught up in this overthinking cycle. It affected my own decision because I was second guessing my every decision. When I had decided to be a coach after quitting my job, I kept on asking myself whether the decision I made was the right or wrong for me. Led me to not really take any action and just stay stuck at the same place I was before. And did you know what happened? I didn't take any action for the rest 6 months and nothing really changed. But when I trusted my decision and started to show up as a coach, things started to change for me. I got back into the momentum. I was able to coach people and really share my knowledge and guide people in their way of achieving success. So now you might be asking me what really changed. Nothing but a small shift in the mindset that really helped me to get into the momentum. And that was self-belief. Because I had started to believe and trust in the decisions that I had made to become a coach. And that is exactly you also have to do. So once you make a decision, you need to bring in the trust, believe in your own decision, and start to take action. Because self-belief is not just about the confidence in yourself, it's about trusting the decisions you made at that moment of time. Not because they are perfect, but you chose to make them right. Do you know what is the real reason behind why most of the people overthink? It's not because they are great planners or because they are procrastinators, but because deep down they don't trust themselves that they are able to handle whatever will come next. So now you might be having a question how to develop this self-belief and stop overthinking. For that, you need these 3 powerful strategies which I'm going to share now. So first, decide and choose what you really want and then commit to it fully. One of the biggest reasons why most people overthink and fail to take action is because of their fear. You analyze every detail because you are afraid to make mistakes. But let me ask you this question. If you are not going to take any action, how we are going to decide whether the decision that you have made is the right or wrong for you? You will never know about this until you really take action. Think about all the successful people. They don't really get into this cycle of questioning themselves whether the decision they have made is the right or wrong. Instead, they make a decision and then they promise to adjust themselves along the way. And that is exactly what you have to do as well. Instead of asking yourself, what if this goes wrong? Start asking yourself, how can I make this work? Every decision is just a step forward. If it works, great. If it doesn't, then you are just going to adjust along the way. But either way, you're really moving forward and not really stuck into your overthinking cycle. Secondly, give yourself a decision deadline. The number one reason you keep overthinking is because you believe that you still have a lot of time for you to decide. If you give yourself unlimited time to decide on anything, then your brain will find multiple reasons to really stay stuck and delay the action. So for that reason, from today, start to keep a deadlines even for your decisions. If you have to make a small decisions like choosing what you need to eat for dinner, or choosing what to wear, or choosing which movie to watch, then just give 5 minutes for yourself. Keep that deadline. And if you're going for a bigger decisions like your career decisions, your business decisions, or any transition decision of your life, then try to give it a day or 2, but not more than that. And once you decided, once you kept the deadline, commit to it and believe in that decision and choose to adjust along the way. When you really start doing this, your brain will realize that you don't really need any analyzers. Instead, all you need is the clarity action and momentum. Also, this will keep you moving forward because now you have started to believe in yourself. The last one, and which is also very important one, is build trust in yourself by taking small consistent actions. Consistency is really important when we talk about taking actions or making decisions, because self-belief isn't about you wake up one day and you have it. Instead, it's a consistent small actions that you take in order to believe in yourself, in order to believe in the decisions that you make, in order to believe in the choices that you make in your life. Also, each time you start to act on a decision that you're making, your brain is also getting trained to really take an action. So in future, once you get into this habit of being consistent, you don't really need to put any more effort. You just decide and you start to build the momentum over here, and that's exactly what we need. Think about this consistency is just like the first time you learn to drive. At first, when you have to make a decisions like changing the lanes, checking the mirrors, pressing on the brakes, you might have felt so overwhelming. But the more you practice, more you drive, now you don't really need any decision or a time to think on exactly what you need to do in order to change the lanes. It just happens instantly. The decision making is also the same. Starting today, make a decision, stick to it, and make it a consistent habit. Because that's how you build confidence in the choices you made and not really get into a cycle of overthinking. Because when you take action, you are on a streak of really winning everything. So starting today, make a decision, stick to it, and look for the next step. And build the consistency with your action take. Because once you build in the confidence in your own decisions, you will get more addicted towards taking action, and this is exactly what you need in order to win and stop overthinking. So now, if you are here until the end and really enjoyed this video, then I want you to share what topic I should come up with next. And if you are really serious about taking charge of your time, master the mindset, and really achieve the success, then make sure to subscribe this channel. See you in the next video.